Slow Homestead. I'm Carol, and today I have a project to do outside. It's 60 to 61 degrees out there right now. It's nice. And as you can see, I've got my thinking hat on again because I never did figure out the best way to keep the Tweety birds away from my chickens and away from their feed. So maybe this will help as I'm out there doing things. You know, I might get a revelation of what the best thing is to do to solve that problem. In the meantime, I just need to get my garden shoes on. They're lovely. Try not to wear them in the house, just wear them right here on this porch area. I also have my gloves because I'm going to be doing some work. I'll be getting the wheelbarrow, I'll be getting the rake and the shovel. And yeah, that's pretty much what I need. And when I get out there, after I get my animals fed, then we'll get to that project. I also have a little treat for the cats. This is an egg laid by a chicken that lays kind of funny looking eggs on the inside. They're kind of, the white part is kind of cloudy. So I don't eat those eggs. I let the cats have them and they just think they're in heaven. This chicken that lays these eggs, she's older, and I wonder if she has cloudy whites to her eggs because she is an older hen. So if you happen to know the answer to that, you can let me know. So let's get the gloves, the treat for the cats, and go out, get my chores done first. All right, got 32 eggs today. There's 6 white ones in there. That one right there got smushed a little bit, looks like. I don't think it went clear through the membrane though. I'll check it out later. But this is the first day that all 6 white ones, they're the ones in that third coop, there's 6 there now because, you know, I clipped that final one's wing. And this is the first day that they've all laid an egg. So I have 6 white ones in there, plus I have 8 green ones that you can see. Most of the white ones are down there below the greens and below some of those browns. So there was only 1 brown egg layer that didn't lay an egg today. So yeah, 8 greens, 8 green ones, 17 brown ones, and 1 from that older chicken again. She's laying 1 every day so far lately. So I'm going to check later and see if that 1 brown one that I'm missing is laid. But an interesting thing, when I went in to get the eggs, one of the brown ones was sitting on a bunch of eggs. The ones that they lay down on the ground in the corner. About 8 eggs. She was sitting on them. I moved her away. She didn't peck me. So I don't know if she's trying to sit on those to hatch them out or not. If she is, it's not going to work because there's no rooster in there. So I didn't think this breed was prone to sitting on eggs. But she may be wanting to. I'll have to keep my eye on her. Anyway, got a bunch of eggs today and I'm going to take them in the house now. I've got my wheelbarrow, I've got my shovel, and I've got my rake. And I've got my gloves. And what I'm going to do is go out to that compost pile right there and show you what it looks like out there. And then we're going to give these chickens in this first run a royal treat. It's kind of muddy out here, because we have had snow. Here's a little proof. So what I'm going to do, like I said in the last video, is take some of this from the compost pile, some wood chips from that wood chip pile, and take them over to the first run and let the chickens scratch around in it. Hopefully they'll find a few bugs as well as eat some of the grasses and weeds and scratch around in those wood chips and get them all scattered around. And then as it passes through their system and turns into manure on the ground, then that will enrich the soil of that chicken run. So let's get at it. There, I think that's enough work for a little while. And they love scratching through that stuff. And I didn't really use very much of my pile of wood chips or my pile of compost. I'll show you what it looks like now. But anyway, this is the plan. When they get finished scratching through this area right here, so this strip right down here next to the fence, then I'm going to put up a temporary fence between this strip and this section of the run over here. And then I'm going to plant this part right here where they've been scratching around and pooping around and all the things that they do. And hopefully it will be more fertile. And when I plant my, it's called intermediate, is it intermediate wheatgrass or is it pasture, cold weather pasture grass, or dry land pasture grass? I knew I'd get it. Dry land pasture grass. And I'm going to plant that in this area where they have fertilized it for me. And like I said, I'll have it fenced off along here down the middle of the run, so they won't be able to get in here and eat the pasture grass that grows. I will have to water it occasionally because we live in an arid climate, but that's okay, it'll be fine. And hopefully, I don't know how long it'll take, maybe sometime this summer, I will have some grasses there that I can then bring the chickens over to this side and let them eat the grass down a little bit and then put them back on this side. That's the plan. While they're on this side, or let's see, after I plant that and the chickens are over here on this side, then I'm going to bring over some more compost and more wood chips like I did today and spread them, let the chickens spread them all around in the other half of the run. So that's the plan. Break it up into two halves. Keep the chickens off the one half that I'm planting and watering. When it starts growing and it's strong enough, bring the chickens over to here. Plant the other half and water it. Get some more grass is growing, more pasture grass. So, wish me luck. I hope it works. So here's the wood chip pile, and right here along the edge is where I worked on shoveling up the pieces, the little wood chips, just right along here. And then I did get just a few from the side here, but I think most of this indentation here on the side was from before when I was moving some wood chips. So it was mainly, I would say maybe right here a little bit, and then mostly right here on the edge. And as you can see, there's the pile. So I have a lot left. Wow, look at that. I heard some geese honking, and there they are. Whoa, nice. It must be flying north for the summer. Yay! I love that. All right, back down to this compost pile. This is where I raked up most of my grasses and weeds, which is right along here. Actually from about right there where those clumps of grass are. And then on this side of that I would rake it down, and then around here to right there, that clump. So that's what I did. Some compost and some wood chips, and I got 9 wheelbarrow loads of it from that, and you can see how much I have left. It's a good amount. I think I'm going to be able to make my chickens happy for a long time. Here's the top part of my tripod. Remember I told you that it was having a problem and I wasn't quite sure how to fix it? Well, I gave it to my daughter and my son-in-law, and I said, help. And the next day they brought it back fixed. So that's nice, and I was able to use that today, so I appreciate them for doing that for me. And also, my daughter designed this shirt for me, which has my new logo on it that she made for me. So this is the first run of the shirt process, and I love it. And if you love it, maybe I'll have some available someday. I don't know. We'll see. I thought I'd come and take a closer look at these ladies in the third run. This is where my 6 white leghorns are. And there's a couple of them out there now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. And the other 3 must be in the coop. And then, like I said before, these reddish brown ones are called Red Star. They are hardy egg layers, and they're hardy winter survivors too. They do well in winter conditions, so that's great. And then the white ones, like I said before, white leghorns, and they're really good egg layers too. So it's just fun to get close. Hey, isn't it? Look at you. Look at you. Nice. Alright. Well, guess I better call it quits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there's 4 white ones out there. 1 way back there. Okay, you guys are doing awesome. Keep up the good work. I'm going to bring you some grass and wood chips also. And you will like it too. Just wanted to come in here and get a picture of you, Mr. Blue. Look at that neck. So blue. Yeah. Turn back this way so we can get a good light on you. Yeah, like that. Like that. See that? Look at you. Oh, yeah. Nice. Look at those long tail feathers. So I saw one of these black hens pecking at one of his tail feathers a few minutes ago. I thought, what the heck? I'm going to have to watch that. Maybe he needs his own coop. We'll see. Alright, have a good night. You guys, yeah, we'll go away. You can just have peace and quiet. Thanks for hanging out with me today as I did that chore. It's so good to be able to be outside today. It's been mild, temperature-wise. I didn't feel one breeze. It's been really great. I hope that wherever you are, you can see the beauty in your day too. And I can check that one little chore off my list. I'm excited about getting that done. And like I said earlier though, I'm going to be doing more of that later on. So if you liked what you saw, hit the like button. Leave me a comment and say, what? Why did you do that? I don't understand any of that. Or whatever you want to say. And just remember that even when you take it slow, you can accomplish a lot. Thanks for watching.